What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mickey D coming back to y'all with another video. Just what? Today's video gonna be about I wonder what you do if your girlfriend call you out your name. This video gonna be for you guys and you females. So I wonder what you do if your girlfriend call you out your name. And females, I wonder what you do if your dude call you out your name. How would you handle the situation? Yeah, that part. How would you handle the situation? Would you hit him back? Or would you leave him? Depends on how many times he called you out your name. And guys, would you smash on her? Or would you walk out of her life and leave her alone? Well, the smart thing would be for you guys is to move on and leave her alone. Because if you put your hand on her, she gonna win. Because she gonna call them laws on you. That's how she gonna win. Or she gonna get you another way. Y'all know what I'm talking about, guys. Let's just say you out there doing something illegal. And your girlfriend know everything that you do. So she get back at you that way. She try to set you up. Yeah, that part. Because she can't take the disrespect no more. You constantly calling her out her name. Now, you got some females that overlook it because they go call you back out of your name. And then you got some females ain't gonna allow you to do that to them. They gonna stand up and speak on it and be ready to fight you too at the same time. Just like you guys will be ready to go upside a female head if they call you out of your name. But the question is, what would you do if your girlfriend called you out of your name? How would you handle the situation? That's what I want y'all to tell me. Y'all let me know. What would y'all do? Drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this video and give me y'all opinion on this video. Let me know. Would you let your girlfriend get away calling you out of your name, a B word? And females, would you let your man continue to disrespect you and call you out of your name? What would you do? How would you handle the situation? That's what I want to know. How would you handle the situation? See, you guys, it'll be wise for y'all to just walk out of her life. You'll hurt her more by walking out of her life and just leave her alone. Because if you do anything else other than that, she gonna win. She already know that she can get away with it. She know that she can get away with it, but you can't get away with it. See, she can get away with it by calling the law on you. She can get away with it by harming you in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Doing, shady stuff to you. That part, guys. That's what y'all got to keep in mind. She gonna get back at you some kind of way. Especially if she not gonna tolerate you just keep calling her out of her name. Just like you not gonna keep letting her call you out of your name. You guys gonna want to do something. Cause you're gonna feel like if you don't do nothing, you're gonna feel like that the next person gonna come along and try to disrespect you because it's gonna get around that, oh, you let your girlfriend call you B's and H words and you don't do nothing about it. Yeah, that part. So you're gonna feel very disrespected and you're gonna wanna do something about it because you ain't gonna wanna keep letting her do that in front of people. You know what I'm saying? So of course, you're gonna feel like you gotta put your hands on her. But I wouldn't do that. That wouldn't be wise for you to do that. But it's ways to handle that situation. You know what I mean? It's ways to handle that situation. Then putting your hand on her. And see, the female gonna win. She know one thing. You don't want to go to jail and you like being free. You gonna think before you hit her. Cause you gonna say, man, it ain't worth me hitting her. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just walk out of her life. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just leave her alone, period. Cause now that you see what type of female she is, so that's gonna make you think like, if I put my hands on her, I know she gonna get revenge on me some kind of way. Get on back. Get on back. Get your ass on back. Get. Dogs out here trying to bite me, y'all. Crazy dogs. But anyway, that ain't stopping me from doing the video. Yeah, y'all give me y'all opinion on the video, man. Let me know. What would you do if your girlfriend slapped you or call you out of your name? And you females, what would you do if your guy slap you or call you out your name? How are you gonna handle that matter? That's what I want to know. You know, some of us handle a situation sometime in a messed up way because we don't think. But if you smart, you gonna handle it in a good way. You ain't gonna handle it up in a messed up way. You ain't gonna crash out. You ain't gonna wreck yourself. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends on you. You know, when she call you out your name or she just slap you, you know, put her hands on you. I just want to know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I want to know what you gonna do, that part. See, there's only a few guys that'll let a female get away with that. But most guys out there, they gonna stand up, they gonna do something. Most of them gonna put their hands on her. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like they being disrespect. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a better way to handle that, man, than, you know, going to jail or she getting her revenge on you some kind of way. Like I said, she gonna win. The female gonna win, but you ain't gonna win. She got many ways to win. She can get you all kind of ways, you know what I mean? But you can't really just get her. But really, you can't get her but really one way, and that's leave her alone. Walk out of her life. That'll hurt her more than anything. Don't have nothing to do with her. You see what I'm saying? But when you do something to her, I'm talking about do something real bad to her, she ain't gonna forget it. She gonna be thinking of ways of how to get back at you. Now, there's ways you can get back at her too. Vice versa. Yeah, you can get back at her too if you one of them type of guys and you decide to do that. But like I say, you want to be smart on that situation. That's why I'm asking y'all, what would you do if your girl call you out your name or slap you? What would you do? Would you overlook it, get away, let her get away with it? Would you overlook it, a female, let him get away with it? What would you do? Me, I would try to solve the matter in a different way, because I wouldn't really want to go to jail. You know, I would have to think, is it worth me putting my hands on her, or is it worth me doing anything to her? You know, knowing that fact that she gonna win and I'm gonna lose in the end, because now I'm locked up, she's still out here doing what she wanna do. That's what I would do. I would try to be smart about the situation. You know what I'm saying? But y'all give me y'all opinion, what y'all think y'all probably would do. You know, if your gal disrespect you, call you out your name. And it depends on how many times she call you out your name. Because a lot of times, guys is not going to just keep letting the female call them out their name. Sometimes they going to try to smash on the female right then and there, same way they would do a guy. You know what I'm saying? If you disrespect them and call them out their name, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you got some females that do the same thing, because don't nobody wants to be called out their name or be disrespect. You know what I mean? But it depends on how you planning on handling that situation. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna handle it? You know, is you gonna handle it in a way to keep yourself from getting in a wreck, getting yourself jammed up, or you gonna handle it in a smart way? That's what I want to know, guys. I would rather for y'all to handle it in a smart way than to handle it in a messed up way. Because I wouldn't want to see y'all lose everything in the end and go to jail or do something that you'll regret. So I would want you to do it in a smart way. If your gal call you out your name or slap you, you know, you got some females who try to put their hands on they dude. You got some like that. Not all of them, but you got a few of them that do that. And you got some guys put their hands on their female, but not all of them. You know, sometimes they'll just overlook the situation and just you know, blush it off like, you know, like it ain't nothing. But if she feel like she can keep getting away with it, then she gonna keep doing it because she feel like that you ain't do nothing the first time. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. What y'all would do? What would you guys do if your gal continue to disrespect you, call you out your name, slap you or whatever? You know what I'm saying? You know, sound like she just playing you for being a sucker, like she playing you for being weak because she feel like you're not doing anything about it. But she trying to really get you in a jam trying to get you in a wreck. She hoping that you hit her. She hoping that you do something to her where she can have a reason to get you out of her life. You know what I mean? It's like if y'all done went through a lot of stuff and y'all constantly fighting or constantly doing whatever, and she trying to find ways to really get rid of you, you know what I'm saying? Because she don't want to mess with you no more. So she trying to figure ways out to just get you completely out of her life. And it's the same way with you guys. You might be tired of her and you trying to find a way, hoping that you can get her away from you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that part. So it's always two sides, you know what I mean? People be doing stuff for different reasons, but that shouldn't be no reason for your girl to call you out your name. There shouldn't be no reason for a female to disrespect you in no type of way. It shouldn't be no reason for you to call her out of her name for any reason, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, don't nobody want to be disrespected, you know what I'm saying? And once a person feel like they being violated, and especially if you do it in front of somebody and somebody see that, then that's gonna make you look bad. That's gonna make you look of a less of a man because you let your woman do that to you, you know what I'm saying? And then other people gonna feel like they can do it. So I'm just asking, what would you do if your woman slap you or call you out your name? Would you hit her the first time she called you out your name? Or would you just walk out of her life or find other ways to avoid from doing anything to her? Yeah, that part I want to know. What would you do? So, yeah, and what would you females do if your dude is constantly calling you out your name, disrespecting you, and you know that you don't deserve to be called out your name, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all let me know. You like this video, share the video, like, subscribe, share the video. Just give me your opinion, what you think. What would you do? Because ain't nobody wants to keep getting called out their name or even getting slapped. Normally when that go on, normally people react and they want to do something right then and there. But anyway, it's your boy Mickey D. Y'all just let me know, man. I'm going to be back with another video.